The ocean conceals more history than all the museums in the world combined. Deep beneath the waves, where sunlight struggles to reach, lie the ghosts of forgotten cities, their streets, temples, and homes silent for millennia. We've all heard the legend of Atlantis, but what about the real lost cities under the sea? And what secrets of the people who lived, worked, and died in them did the waters bury forever? Introduction: the Sunken time capsules. When we ask, who did they bury? It's a question with two profound meanings. In some cases, it's literal. The cemeteries and tombs of the city's inhabitants now rest on the seafloor. But more importantly, it's metaphorical. These sunken cities bury the stories, the secrets, and the daily lives of entire civilizations. They are not just ruins. They are time capsules, often preserved with a startling clarity that land-based sites rarely match. Today, we'll drain the digital ocean to explore these incredible underwater worlds and meet the people the waves have hidden from us. Part 1. Pavlopetri, Greece, the world's oldest sunken city. Our journey begins in the turquoise waters off the coast of Laconia in southern Greece. Here, just a few meters beneath the surface, lies Pavlopetri, the oldest known completely submerged city in the world. At an astonishing 5,000 years old, this was a thriving Bronze Age port town, contemporary with the heroes of Homer's Iliad. Discovered in 1967, what makes Pavlopetri so extraordinary is its completeness. Using advanced underwater sonar and 3D mapping, archaeologists have revealed an entire city plan covering about 15 acres. It has roads, two-story houses with gardens, courtyards, temples, and a complex water management system. But most poignantly, it has its own cemetery. Just outside the main city lie at least 37 rock-cut tombs. So, to answer the question of who they buried, the people of Pavlopetri buried their own citizens in graves that are now, alongside their homes, part of this underwater landscape. They were merchants, sailors, and farmers, part of the vibrant Minoan and later Mycenaean civilizations. The city was a crucial hub in the ancient Mediterranean trade network. It likely sank gradually around 1000 BC, the victim of a series of powerful earthquakes that caused the land to subside, allowing the sea to slowly claim its streets. It buried the story of one of the very first complex port towns in Western civilization. Part 2. Thonis-Heracleion, Egypt, the city of colossal gods for centuries. The twin cities of Thonis, its Egyptian name, and Heracleion, its Greek name, were the stuff of legend. Mentioned by the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, they were known as the gateway to Egypt, a spectacular port city where all foreign trade was required to pass. But for 2,000 years, no one could find it. It seemed to have vanished without a trace. Then, in 2000, the French marine archaeologist Franck Gaudiot made one of the most significant underwater discoveries in history. While surveying the seafloor in Abu Qir Bay, near Alexandria, his team found it. Thonis-Heracleion had not just been abandoned, it had sunk. The city was built on the unstable silt and clay of the Nile Delta. A powerful earthquake, likely combined with a tsunami, caused the ground to liquefy, and the entire city slowly sank beneath the waves and into the mud. What the mud buried, it also preserved. The finds have been nothing short of miraculous. Gaudiot's team has raised colossal, 16-foot-tall statues of pharaohs and gods, including the Nile god Hapi. They have uncovered the remains of the city's grand temple, perfectly preserved steely, stone slabs with hieroglyphic inscriptions, hundreds of ancient anchors, and over 700 sunken ships, creating the largest ancient ship graveyard ever discovered. They have found gold coins, jewelry, and delicate ceremonial objects. The sea buried the secrets of Egypt's greatest port, a cosmopolitan hub where Greek and Egyptian culture met and mingled, and where a civilization's gods now lie sleeping on the seafloor. Part 3. Port Royal, Jamaica, the sunken pirate Sodom. Not all sunken cities are ancient. In the 17th century, Port Royal, Jamaica, was known as the richest and wickedest city on earth. It was the primary Caribbean haven for pirates, privateers, and smugglers, a place overflowing with looted Spanish gold, rum, and debauchery. On the morning of June 7, 1692, that all came to an end. A massive earthquake, estimated at a 7.5 magnitude, struck the island. Port Royal was built on a long spit of unstable sand. The earthquake caused the ground to liquefy, and in a matter of minutes, 2/3 of the city, its buildings, its warehouses, its taverns slid directly into Kingston Harbor, taking an estimated 2,000 people with it. Archaeologically, Port Royal is a treasure. Unlike sites that are abandoned over time, it is a catastrophic preservation site, a perfect snapshot of a single moment. The sudden sinking preserved everything exactly as it was at 11:43 a.m. on that fateful day. Archaeologists have found perfectly preserved buildings, homes filled with pewter plates and silver, and even a pocket watch, its hands stopped at the precise moment of the quake. The sea didn't just bury pirates. It buried a perfectly preserved moment of colonial life, a Pompeii of the Caribbean. Part 4. Lion City, Xicheng, China, the modern Atlantis. One of the most stunning underwater cities in the world is not ancient at all. Xicheng, or Lion City, was a thriving city in China's Zhejiang province, with a history dating back to the Ming and Qing dynasties, 1368 to 1912. But in 1959, the Chinese government needed to build a new hydroelectric dam and create a man-made lake. Xicheng was intentionally flooded. Its entire population was relocated, and the waters of the new Shandao Lake rose and submerged the city completely. For 50 years, it was forgotten. When it was rediscovered by dive teams in the 2000s, they found an astonishing sight. The cool, fresh, non-potable water had protected the city from decay. Intricate wooden beams, staircases, and memorial arches covered in stunning stone carvings of lions, dragons, and phoenixes were all perfectly preserved. It is a complete architectural time capsule. In this case, we know exactly who was buried, the architectural heritage of an entire region, sacrificed for the sake of modern progress. Conclusion: the lost cities under the water bury many things. They bury the bones of their inhabitants in sunken graves. They bury the colossal statues of their gods and the everyday objects of their citizens. They bury the secrets of their economies, their religions, and the cataclysms that brought them to ruin. But most importantly, as of August 2025, they bury a warning. The forces that submerged these world's earthquakes, tsunamis, and gradual sea level rise are not just ancient history. As our own planet changes, our modern coastal cities face the same threat that sank Pavlopetri. These ancient ruins are not just relics of the past. They are ghostly postcards from the future. The ocean is the ultimate keeper of history, and with every new discovery, we are reminded that even the greatest cities can be reclaimed by the waves.